Let us understand what is weighted average cost of capital. Let's say a business is raising money from the owners. We call it as equity. It is also raising money from outsiders, let's say bank loan, and it is also raising money from say suppliers for purchasing goods on credit. So I call it as suppliers credit. So if you look, there are three sources and money is coming from three different parties here. Let's say the money that is coming from owners is 100 crore, bank loan is 50 crore, suppliers credit is 50 crore. If you look at the cost of all these funds, they'll be different. And each and every source will have cost also. Nothing is going to be free here. Let's say the money coming from owners is going to cost you 24%. Money coming from bankers is going to cost you 10%. And money coming from suppliers is going to cost you somewhere like 18%. It means all these funds have the corresponding cost, and if you can calculate the cost, it's going to be like 24, that is 100 into 24%, and it's going to be 50 into 10%, 5, and it's going to be 50 into 18%, that is 9, right? So now if I total all this, it's going to be 24, 29 plus 9, 38. 38 is the cost for having raised 200, so this is my overall cost and this is my funds raised. So if I compare this cost 38 with 200, and if I express that in percentage, for that I'm multiplying that with 100, what I'll get is 19%. So here the weighted average cost of capital of having raised 200 crore is 19%. And why this information is important? This information will help us to have a clear target on return on investment expectation. Here, this business is having a cost of 19% for having raised 200 crore. It means if it is looking for return on asset, it should be greater than or equal to 19%, and that's where the role of weighted average cost of capital comes into picture. It means the return on investment should be greater than or equal to weighted average cost of capital.